Some black girl magic going on. One young author gets the word out through her book magic organization. Details straight ahead.
And some exciting news. The Caribbean Culture Fund has launched its third call for proposals, offering $400,000 in grants. That's a whole lot.
A whole lot indeed. Well, plus more students are applying for government scholarships. The education minister gives an update. Stay close for that.
And coming up in sports, national cycling wraps up in Exuma.
The Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis.
And I'm Marlena Leonard. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now.
This holiday weekend was so long, Marlena, we totally forgot to talk about Bahamas Carnival.
We did. And it's funny because I saw some girls getting ready for it at the gym that I go to. You know, there was glitter everywhere. They were having an amazing time. And then I saw the stuff online. It looked like they had a ball.
They had a ball. They were brave. They're brave to actually be out there every year just having a good time, right? Well, the good thing is that they're still doing it, though, and that's awesome. Congrats to another year, Bahamas Carnival. But let's dive right into the news. A young champion for literacy is doing her part to empower young girls through her nonprofit organization called BookMagic.org. She just recently took her literacy project to Ridgeland Primary School, and while there, she not only gave a pep talk to the students, but also donated a few copies of her book, Black Girl Magic, to the school's library. Here's her story. 30 Ridgeland Primary School students assembled on the floor of their school's library, eager to watch a pre-recorded audio presentation of Black Girl Magic, a book written by published author and motivational speaker 12-year-old Zara Bryan. When she was just 8 years old, the young author's new book was listed as a bestseller on Amazon and has now opened up a window of speaking opportunities for her locally and abroad. After delivering a 3-minute motivational pep talk to the students about the importance of being true to who they are, Zara spoke to us about the magic behind creating her latest literacy project.
I felt like my journey empowering little kids and little girls wasn't over with just the book. I wanted to empower more voices in the Bahamas, maybe even reach out of the Bahamas. So that's why I created BookMagic.org, to continue this journey of empowering people.
Zara, still a kid herself, spiced her book presentation up a notch by getting the students to write 3 things out in a circle on a sheet of paper using crayons and pencils. Third grader Ava Adderley boasted how the book encouraged her to love the skin she's in.
I love how Kayla remembers and says, oh, I'm beautiful, smart, kind, and respectful, and all of that beautiful stuff that she talks about herself.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel confident and loving about my skin color, my hair type, and everything else about me.
Principal Samantha Anderson underscored that the Ridgeland Primary team is big on literacy and numeracy and welcomes Zara and her project with open arms. She says his latest partnership will only help boost students' academic performance in these key areas.
Where we are now for the Christmas term at an 8-point jump mark, I am so excited that she is here. Our students are just trying their best in reading, and just this little exercise here with them believing in themselves and who they are is definitely important to them and important to me.
The 2024 Rising Star Award recipient says she plans to take her BookMagic.org project on a national school tour. When asked if she will be releasing any more books in the future, Zara hinted this.
You may see some more books from me. I do have some stuff in the works, but I've been just very much focused on BookMagic.org, but it will be coming up soon.
Amazing. Can't wait to see what's next for Zara. Well, the Caribbean Culture Fund has launched its third call for proposals, offering $400,000 in grants to support cultural and creative projects across the region. Individuals, organizations, and institutions are invited to apply by June 15th, 2025. This third call expands eligibility to projects from the Bahamas, Antigua and Barbuda, Belize, Dominica, Grenada, Guyana, Montserrat, St. Kitts and Nevis, Suriname, and Haiti. 10 grants of $10,000 each will be allocated for projects using the arts to drive social reflection and change. 10 grants of $25,000 each are set for projects promoting intra-Caribbean cooperation and artistic exchange. There are also grants for short-term creative residencies and fellowships, open to institutions across the entire Caribbean, set at $5,000 each. Eligible disciplines include visual arts, performing arts, festival arts, film, literary arts, interdisciplinary forms, architecture, and design. For full details and to apply, visit CaribbeanCultureFund.com.
Education officials seeing an uptick in the number of students applying for government scholarships as they pursue their dream of higher education. The Education Minister, Glenys Hannah Martin, telling House members during a contribution to the budget debate Wednesday that over 2,000 students have applied for the grant.
Opened in December 1st, closed the end of March, and we had a very strong interest. 2,653 applications submitted, and 1,174 completed the required documentation. And we will know the outcome of that in short order, but the Prime Minister spoke about the thrust to support scholarships, tertiary education for our young people.
And still to come, the King Door Parkinson's Foundation is here to talk about its upcoming fundraiser, so keep it locked.
Mailboat service is a critical service to the islands of the Bahamas. Certainly, Andrews has always been there and dear to us. That's where we're born and raised. And so we play a crucial role in advancing the growth and development of Andrews. Customers want service and they want consistency. From the start, that's been our commitment. We work to sail on time every time. Our customers have come now to expect this from us. And one of the biggest challenges we've had was finding adequate funding. SPDC from the very start has been a lifesaver. My advice to young people, if you have a vision, a passion, an idea, go for it. Don't give up. It's not easy. If it was, everybody would be doing it. Be consistent and you'll get there.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends who deserve more than one-sided connections. That's why we are redefining what real connection is by prioritizing our customers and showing our appreciation by putting our money where your loyalty is. ATC customers, claim your $200 Bahamas Air gift card when you add postpaid mobile to your internet plan. That's loyalty that flows both ways.
Welcome to What's Trending. Join me, Jiminita Swain.
And me, the Bahama Beauty, Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m.
Only on the ZNS Network.
You're looking at a rushing shot of the seashore. That shot is by Neville Big Nev Smith, who is unfortunately a little under the weather today. Feel better, Nev, because we need you back as soon as possible. But as for us, let's take a trip down to beautiful Exuma. Let's go.
Charles Fisher was in Exuma over the holiday weekend, and he caught up with our Deputy Prime Minister, who chatted with him on the subject of domestic tourism. Here's the story.
It was a busy weekend with just about all the islands having something. Cat Island, Rake and Scrape, South Andrews, Long Island, and Barry Tari, Exuma with regattas. Minister of Tourism and Aviation, Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable I. Chester Cooper, taking it all in with his final stop in Exuma.
It's been a busy week, but it's been an exciting week. This is what it's like living in an archipelago. Cat Island, Rake and Scrape, Long Island, regatta, and here in Barry Tari, homecoming and regatta. It's been exciting. This is who we are. Sailing is our national sport. We're very excited about it. I love the enthusiasm that we're seeing for sailing. The excitement, again, about the sailing itself. There are great parties, great church service, great camaraderie, food and drinks and culture, and all of that. But the enthusiasm about sailing warms my heart.
Cooper stressing the economic boost the festival brings.
This is good for the islands. Domestic tourism is a great boost to the overall economy. And of course, we see many international guests at these regattas as well, experiencing our culture and a part of who we are as Bahamians. So that excites me. It's good for the vendors, it's good for the communities, it's good for the islands. And really, it's really very special opportunity for the Bahamian people to get engaged, to get involved, and to participate.
The goal now for Bahamians is to not only visit the islands during regattas and homecomings, but for vacations.
I think homecomings is a special time where the population size, the critical mass, the events, the parties really bring people together from all across the islands of the Bahamas. And I think that's a special opportunity for even small communities who may not have the population, the critical mass, for people to come together and really make it a vibrant city. This weekend, for example, we're truly in the city by the sea here in Barry Tari, and really it's very fulfilling to watch and to see descendants of Barry Tari come back, bring their family and their friends, and hopefully they will come again on vacations. I think that's what it's all about.
Sure was a great weekend for everyone. For Access Now, I'm Charles Fisher.
Thanks, Charles. Well, it's good to know Bahamians are traveling our islands. Domestic tourism is so important. Well, tonight we have as our guests in studio Mavis Darling-Hill, president of the King Parkinson Foundation, and Chantal Clear, member of the foundation. Ladies, welcome to Access Now.
Thank you, and thanks for having us.
And thank you for having us.
Amazing. Now, Miss Mavis, can you tell us just a brief background of the King Parkinson's Foundation?
Okay, so the King National Parkinson's Foundation has been in existence for 25 years. So this is our 25th year. And so we're very excited because this has given us the opportunity over the past 25 years to educate and sensitize the Bahamian people regarding Parkinson's disease. That is not a death sentence, and that if you take care of yourself as well as you should, then you should be able to manage the illness.
Now, do you think it's something that people struggle to identify in the early stages, or is Parkinson's something that people can recognize pretty quickly?
Parkinson's is a disease that is debilitating, and it's also, so for a long time you can have the disease, and people who are stricken with the disease, they may feel a little difference in their bodies early on, and as the illness progresses, they would go through a phase where they're denying, so they go through all those stages where they deny, okay, no, it's just because I'm tired that I'm feeling this way, and not the fact that, okay, I should check my doctor out to find out what is happening with me. Yeah.
Now, I know a really important part for your organization is obviously the fundraising aspect, and you've got one of your major fundraisers coming up soon, your ball. Yes. So, Chantal, can you tell us a little bit about what we can expect, any theme or hot sites we can expect to see at this ball?
Well, our ball is set for the 28th of June, 2025, at the Ballroom at Atlantis, 6:45 sharp. It is that our theme is the jackpot is the cure. And so what we're looking for in this particular situation is Casino Royale. So what we're looking at in this moment, first of all, it is a high quality ball in relation to getting dressed up. It's black tie. It's 4 courses. It's get your hair done, get your nails done, get your tuxedos out, be in a position where you are going to deal with the blackjack and the roulette. And we also have high quality entertainment here. The Maze Band is coming out. The Defense Force Band is coming out. We have a saxophonist coming out. We want you to let your hair down a bit, dance on the floor. Now, it's not going to be a party in the backyard kind of situation because we want glitz and glamour. But if you, at the end of the night, if you want to take your shoes off and have fun and say to your cousin, hey, cousin, I ain't seen you in a long time, well, we're happy with that as well. We want to raise awareness at the end of the day for the disease in relation to the cure and in relation to the persons who are also coming out, who are afflicted with the disease, to go ahead, as well as with their caregivers, to have a wonderful time.
Amazing. That's so important, too, just getting the night off and having some fun.
And so our balls are not one of those stuffy situations where people just sit and they stay seated until at the end of the ball. We're asking people to just walk around, meet people, talk to them. We're going to have high-class people there as usual. And so we are going to have fun.
Have fun. Amazing. And now, obviously, this is one of your major fundraisers, but do you guys also rely on consistent donors, or is the ball really what we're looking at?
Well, the ball is very important for us, and this is the opportunity to give us a chance to say to donors that this is what we're all about. That if you come to the ball, you will hear and you'll have fun. But there are other things going on in terms of persons who are stricken with Parkinson's disease. And see, somebody was asking, why a ball? A ball is necessary because it's going to give the public an eye as to who we are as our committee. And so we're going to show that full force. But we're encouraging persons with Parkinson's to come there, come to the ball and have a good time, dance and have a good time.
Wonderful.
So donors out there, we're asking them to show you care. You know, how is it, how are you going to feel, how would you feel if you wake up one morning and you have the tremors?
And it's you. And
you go through the stage where you get out of bed and then you find yourself just not able to walk properly because there's bradykinesia, slowness of movement, then the tremors are there, then the stiffness in the body. So it's really a whole lot of changes. But it doesn't happen overnight. And so we want people to know not to be afraid or embarrassed, but to just address it.
And come out and support the cause. Now, you told us what day it is, but really quickly, can you tell us where we can find our tickets?
Oh, Carey's Department Center, most certainly. We have those tickets that are available both online through our internet banking. Of course, you can call myself or Miss Darling Hale at 805-1075-477, I believe it is.
3782.
3782. Any of these numbers you can reach us on. And outside of just coming, while we want full force support, there's donation. You can go ahead and donate, whether it is an item, whether it is time, whether it is space, for these persons to go ahead and have a regular kind of life, to go ahead and have a meal somewhere where they are
involved.
So we have many, many prizes, presents, and I guess we can't tell you enough. But enough is that we're going to have, you have to come there to really appreciate what will happen.
We'll have to come see it. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining us tonight. And we wish you the best with the ball. Hopefully, maybe we can find ourselves there.
Absolutely.
We hope so, don't. Find yourself there.
But as for us, let's check in with ZNS Total Sports to see what's on tap.
Coming up in sports, several winners crowned in the latest edition of the Bahamas Cycling Nationals. More details coming up next.
Tech in your car. Fill up with Ruby's Ultra Tech. Spend less and go far. Fuel up with Ruby's Ultra Tech. Get the most out every ride. Just watch your car perform with the best fuel inside. Fuel up with confidence in every mile. Get Ruby's Ultra Tech in your tank and drive with a smile. Watch your car perform with the best fuel inside. Fuel the difference with Ruby's Ultra Tech.
This year, King Door National Parkinson Foundation is taking you back to the old school. With With entertainment by TMF, the band formerly known as Maze.
Y'all better come on now.
Also appearing will be local artist Plotty and the Naked Eye and the Royal Bahamas Defense Force Pop Band.
Save the date. Saturday, June 28th, 2025. Atlantis Paradise Island.
To purchase your tickets, call telephone 428-2588 or visit Carey's Fabric and Uniform Store, Mackey Street.
Bulk up your business and communication with parents, students, and staff in seconds with a live business bulk SMS messaging. This is the perfect tool to keep you connected and easily send important updates, event reminders, and emergency alerts. Keep your campus informed and connected with bulk SMS messaging from a live business. The right choice for fast, reliable communication. For more information, contact the experts.
Come and visit us at Shop Smart, 'cause everything is here.
Yes, we have it all for you. Toys, clothing, office supplies, appliances, custom cut blinds, bedding, drapes, and rugs. Come and visit us on Mackey Street, 2 blocks down from Wolf Road. Call us at 698-1052.
Shop Smart, Shop Smart, at Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
Welcome to your Wednesday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Swanson Gibson Jr. Topping sports, the Bahamas Cycling Federation recently hosted its national over in Exuma. More than 100 male and female participants conquered Mount Thompson terrain, setting out to win their respective divisions. Our Charles Fisher caught up with the various winners.
The grueling hilly course proved treacherous for most of the cyclists, and adding the heat made the ride even more enduring. Cami Roach put the legs to the pedal and came away as the under-23 girls champion.
Really hard. When I train it now, so it's like completely flat. So here, all these hills really got me, but it was good. If I was like still with the pack of girls, I was gonna at some point like break away, but I ended up like dropping them in the first like 5 miles. So I just like had to hold on to like my speed the rest of the way to like stay away from them.
Chip off the old block with cycling in his blood, Baron Musgrove Jr., under-23 male champ.
It wasn't a race that I expected because I had bike mechanical issues, but I still did my mileage and I did it. You know.
But the course, how was the course?
The course is very hilly. You know, I think on the first hill, that's where my bike mechanical started. And yeah, it was a lot of hills. I didn't expect a lot of hills. I thought it was just going to be flat course.
Felix Neely rode to the title in the elite male.
The race was pretty brutal, quite hot. I tend to start getting very dehydrated because of the heat, but I just keep the gas on at all times.
National Elite Junior champ Lonnie Duncombe took the competition from the get-go.
I went away from my competition early in the race, and I just held my own until the finish line, and they didn't catch me, so I came away with the win, and it felt really good. Second time winning national, so very happy to be here. Got to thank God for giving me the strength to win.
As for the youngest cyclist, Trinea Smith.
This is my second nationals. I don't know why I'm scared. I come first place, just cruise, and then when I reach down now, just start cycling fast.
Great showing by our junior cyclists on a job well done. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
And that's been your Wednesday Sports Check. I'm Swanson Gibson Jr. A check on weather when we return.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I'm a survey enumerator with the Bahamas National Statistical Institute, or BNSI. For the next few months, we will be conducting the Household Expenditure Survey on various islands.
You might be wondering, why is this survey important? Well, it helps us to determine the poverty line and assess how to ensure everyone has access to the basic services they need. This information is used by the government, businesses, researchers, and students to make informed decisions and plan for the future. We know that your time is valuable, which is why we've made the survey as simple and easy as possible. And don't worry, all your information you provide is confidential.
Your participation will help us gather accurate information that will benefit everyone in the Bahamas. Thank you for your cooperation and being a part of shaping the future of the Bahamas.
Summer in the Bahamas. The weather is hot, but not as hot as the ZNS summer packages. Get ads on ZNS TV or ZNS Radio Network or the TV community page, or a combination of all three. ZNS has got you covered with great prices, whatever package you choose. Book before June 7th and get the local Federation Championship Baseball bonus full of all kinds of extras free of charge. Contact your account executive or call ZNS Sales at 502-3800 today. Hot summer package rates valid until July 31st.
It's time now for your Access weather forecast. 11 days into the tropical cyclone season. Well, we have some Sahara dust that is streaking across the Atlantic, and that should reach here in a couple of days, creating hazy conditions. But in addition to the hazy condition, it will also limit the chance of development of any tropical systems. We also have that strong upper-level wind shear taking place as well. That, too, will help to keep a lid on development. But we'll keep our eyes on the extreme western Caribbean Sea over the next week or so to see what's happening there. And on our live weather radar, we have pockets of showers and thunderstorms, particularly over the more western part of the northwest and central Bahamas. It is all streaking towards the west. So later on tonight, we could get one or two of those passing through the area as well. And your boating forecast tonight, well, that is brought to you by Live Business, where we bulk up your business for the northwest and central islands tonight, right through Friday. Winds southeast at 12 to 18 knots, the wave fights 3 to 6 feet. So we're asking small craft in the northwest and central islands to exercise some caution, with a high tide taking place at 8:59 tonight and another high tide at 9:14 tomorrow morning. And for the southeast Bahamas into Friday, we'll have that easterly flow at 15 to 20 knots. Some choppy seas down there, water 7 feet over the ocean. So caution flags are also in place for the southeast Bahamas through Friday. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures. And they're brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
Walk out for them, walk out for them, all my ladies, walk out for them. First of all, you don't need no validation, you don't need no affirmation from nobody, no sir, no, on your body, confidence and sex appeal, every now
and that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But join me at 11 o'clock for a full weather update. LaDawn and Melina.
Thanks a lot, Basil.
Well, big congratulations to LaDawn today for the blessing from Mount Tabor Church. I bet you thought I was going to mention it, but it is too cute, too sweet not to mention. Ladies and gentlemen, LaDawn thought she was carrying out an interview today at Mount Tabor's church when lead pastor Delton Ellis and his church blessed her all the way. Oh, she got flowers and the works. So I'm so happy for you, LaDawn. So well deserved.
I was so shocked. It was like a surprise, you know?
So sweet.
I think the GM knew about it, though.
Yeah. What was your reaction when they came in?
Like, did he just say that?
Now you know how I felt when y'all did that to me on my birthday.
Yes.
So congratulations.
Yes, thank you guys so much. But before I start the cheers again, let's check in with Matea Cunningham and let's talk socials.
Hi, I'm Matea. That's M-A-T-E-J-A-H. And yes, the J is silent. I'm your host for the social media segment of Access Now. Let's talk socials. As always, the ever-evolving AI, otherwise known as artificial intelligence, makes another debut on LTS. AI has taken over two trends in particular this weekend, the AI mermaid trend and the AI police trend. Here's how the trend works. You insert a photo into the generator and AI transforms you into a mermaid. Similarly, you upload a photo with 2 or more people, and the gag is you wait to see who the AI-generated police will take away first. Since AI is still a bit wonky, here's how some of these videos turned out.
So baby, let's get all the way undone.
Here's where I want your opinion. Do any of these videos look realistic to you, even in the slightest? Tell me down below in the comments if you're watching on live stream.
Pretty good job as always there, Matea. Well, that does it for Access Now this evening.
Yes, but stay tuned for the rundown with Clint Watson. His guest is Dr. Dwayne Sands, chairman of the FNM.
Good night, everybody.